This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To the air, it's Lindsey. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs out of the 48.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Pump over the middle, it's Taylor. He's in the clear, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. quarterback. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They tagged him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And, boy, over the years, especially recently, they have had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You can go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Spartans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Childs. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's McCray. That game moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Spartans are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Spartans hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Tight end goes in motion. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Trying to find room. It's Taylor. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And he keeps it. As the first down is still going. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
With the catch, it's Taylor. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. They mix it up with a run. Gets the first and still running. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
14, Minnesota 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a run to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Gonna run it. It's Taylor. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on the quarterback with 3 rushing.
Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hayes. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. scanning the field. It's Lindsey. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Michigan State.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And this pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. And the Spartans pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the 1st down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll try to run it with the option. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. It's a quick grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows he's got that ability here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Michigan State.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Spartans churn out another first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Childs. Running out of time in the pocket. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Belling. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Signs it with throw. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Send the back in motion. Look at a throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Sparty. This offense cannot be stopped. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Taylor. He's got the first and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Lindsey. And it falls incomplete. Critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Golden Gophers will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeps it on the draw. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the defense there to smother that option play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Hand off to the single back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And they get him down. What will be the final play of this first half? Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Michigan State 28.
And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with the running play. They test the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. It's Childs. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly out of the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. And the Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. Returner is blocked down. Gets us started on the next drive. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
New center downs for the offense. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Taylor.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
28, Minnesota, 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Short pass finds the tight end. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
1st and 10 play coming up. The back's got it. Busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Spartans. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Minnesota, 17.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass, it's Lindsey. With the catch, it's Tracy. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The pass rush closing in. And the ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring play. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. Movement here from the tight end. Here comes a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Childs. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack by the defense?
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He keeps it. QB draw. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Now they call a run. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's a design quarterback keeper. That run moves the ball across the 40.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Offense putting together a solid drive. 1st down at the 46. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense operating from the pistol. And on the carry, he's heading left. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Michigan State, 38. Minnesota, 24.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Childs. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They keep him off balance with a run. That solid pursuit, though, trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Childs. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, get a little bit closer to the mark.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he can't make the catch on the crossing route, and that's going to bring out fourth down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And the Spartans will send the punt team onto the field. Was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And from the shotgun, inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Catch made on the right side. What a move, and he's free. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Brings up second down.
And
2
previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Now that stop is going to bring up 4th down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a 2-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you've got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota. Still no answer for this offense. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Adjustments down what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Childs. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? To the air, it's Childs. They get the completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. There's the handoff. The ball is out. The offense recovers the fumble, but the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? It's a keeper. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the mark. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second timeout to talk strategy. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now at the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Taylor. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
That's reeled in. It's Taylor. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on. But it brings up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The quarterback just kneels down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another